Earlier this week, members of the royal family rallied around the Queen to show their support at a service of thanksgiving for the monarch's husband of 73 years, the Duke of Edinburgh. At the service in Westminster Abbey, Zara, Mike and Mia took their seats alongside Peter Phillips and his two daughters, Isla and Savannah. For the occasion, 8-year-old Mia wore a royal family hand-me-down, highlighting the close relationship between the Queen's great-grandchildren. Mike and Zara's eldest daughter wore a black peplum coat with red piping along the cuffs and collar. Mia also adorably wore a navy headband, much like one worn by her mother. Her outfit showed clearly that some of the Queen's great-grandchildren are in the habit of sharing clothes with one another once the elder has grown out of them. Mia's coat once belonged to her cousin Savannah, daughter of Peter Phillips and his ex-wife Autumn. Savannah, who is now 11, was pictured in 2017 aged 6 years old wearing an identical coat. Savannah wore the piece to a service at St. Mary Magdalene Church on the Sandringham estate. It appears that Savannah has now grown out of this coat. Her parents had the idea of passing it on to her younger cousin Mia. The coat is the Monsoon Mia military coat in navy, which retails at £79 but is no longer sold in stores. Mia was also spotted sharing a sweet exchange with another of her royal cousins, Princess Charlotte, during the event. As the daughter of the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge left the Abbey with her parents and her older brother Prince George, Mia can be briefly spotted excitedly waving at her in a sweet moment caught on camera. Mia was sitting with her parents and her younger sister Lina at the time. Many of the younger royal children were in attendance, having been unable to attend the Duke of Edinburgh's funeral last April. Prince Philip's funeral was capped at a guest list of 30 due to COVID restrictions in place at the time. The Queen famously sat alone for the occasion, as rules prevented households from mixing. At Tuesday's affair though, the monarch was flanked by family members. There was speculation that Her Majesty would miss the ceremony over recent concerns over her mobility issues. Special adaptations were made to ensure she could attend, including limiting the service time to 40 minutes instead of an hour. Her Majesty was also brought in by a side entrance beside Poets' Corner with the support of her son Andrew before she used a walking stick to get to her seat. The monarch sat in the front row for the proceedings and was joined by Princess Anne and Sir Timothy Lawrence and Prince Charles and Camilla, Duchess of Cornwall. The service included hymns such as Guide Me, O Thou Great Redeemer, which Philip had requested for his funeral.